Reach for the sky, boy.
KK! Huck shot him!
Yeah, he had a big ass booty.
What's going on, you reactionary marktards? What's going on, you hustlers? It's me, 8-Track Brown. Yeah! It's Katt Williams interview, part 2. Yeah! What are we in for? I don't know. I have done a very good job of trying to keep away from spoilers. And like people trying to tell me shit about, oh, did you hear this? I'm like, no, don't tell me. I haven't watched the rest of it. So here we go with part 2. Let's see what we got. Yeah!
You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Cat?
That's where he's the unbelievable actor.
Oh, snap!
Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
Damn.
They play good women. And I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
You know, for a dude who sounds like a straight bitch, like, I mean, a prison wife. That's what Katt Williams sounds like. All right? I always question if Katt Williams was comme ci, comme ça. But for him to say that, this little ass nigga saying that about big ass Tyler Perry. Oh, man. Y'all better protect this Negro at all times. I'm already a few seconds in part 2. And he's already gone off on this. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Continue.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie.
So
that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up?
Which joke is that?
This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing.
Yep.
I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you
That's
couldn't
true.
be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over baby and look like
Okay.
I think he's saying facts now, bro. Steve ain't got no range as far as his acting range is concerned. Now, let me tell you something. I remember when the Steve Harvey show was on, and I was telling my mother and my brothers, because at the time we didn't have cable, and if you didn't have cable, there was a series of periods where we didn't have cable. And this is before we got the hot box. We didn't have to worry about it no more. But I said to them, I'm like, this is really no different than hanging with Mr. Cooper. And he was like, no, Mr. Cooper was a music teacher, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, but it's similarities to it, you know? And when I tried to say, you know, Friends is not like, you know, living single that much before, I was like, yeah, it is. People were like, no. So, yeah. the Steve Harvey show was kind of a bite off hanging with Mr. Cooper, but that's television. I don't know who created the show. I can't say who created. I don't know. I'd have to look it up to see if Steve Harvey came up with that concept. But I will say that in television, it happens all the time. Seth MacFarlane wasn't trying to do a Simpsons show, but Fox wanted, the two sons, a daughter, and a dog. And so he made it the way he made it because Fox wanted that particular formula. They wanted it to be like The Simpsons. So he was like, I'm not going to do this shit like The Simpsons. That's why they put all that crazy, silly shit in Family Guy. So I will say this, unless, I know who created the Steve Harvey show. If Steve Harvey created, because Me and the Boys was his first joint. And to me, that wasn't really reminiscent of anything. That was an original show as far as my memory is concerned. But the Steve Harvey show, which lasted longer than Me and the Boys, was kind of a ripoff of Hanging with Mr. Cooper. But, I digress. Here we go.
We might not let you drink anymore the way you we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you.
It's like, nigga, I'm not drunk.
The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here.
Wait a minute, pause. I see Cedric the Entertainer in bad movies. I've seen him in more movies than Steve Harvey, and that's for damn sure. And now that I think about it, I think I've seen him in more movies than Cat Williams. I think Cedric the Entertainer was in more high-profile movies than Cat Williams was. I'm just saying, listen, just so people understand, I don't have a dog in this race. I'm not pro Cedric. I'm not pro Cat. I'm not pro any of these guys. To be honest with you, all of these dudes have made me laugh over the years. Steve Harvey made me laugh. Cat Williams made me laugh. Cedric the Entertainer made me laugh. Ricky Smiley ain't never made me laugh. But all the cats that he's talking about right now, they've made me laugh. So I'm not here to take sides on anything. I'm just here to react to this because, I know you guys would appreciate it. And also, I'm good at what I do.
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
Wait a minute. Okay. Do any of y'all remember... Any of y'all remember those comedy when DVDs were a thing and before they started dying down and then the stores started selling them for like $5 a piece? At least they did in New York. Remember those DVD series that came out with the comedy specials? They all had the same cover, but it was just a different picture of a different comedian. Those were on Netflix for a while. Cedric the Entertainer had one. They've been on Netflix for years. They're not on there now. But they've been on there for years, so he's wrong on that. Cedric has had comedy specials. They may not be on there now, but I know they were on there for a long time. I've seen them. Tubi, I don't know. I don't be going through Tubi like that unless I'm watching freaking The Honeymooners. But here we go.
They say it's a good comedian.
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
He keeps saying Tubi. Hold on. The way he says Tubi, he's like, yo, Tubi, my man, Tubi. Yo, holy cow. First the Dave Chappelle special, now this. I don't know. Yo, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Here we go.
It seems to me, Kat, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform.
Whether or not you agree with what he's saying or whether or not you think he's telling the truth, he's right if you're gonna say my name out your mouth and it's not backed up by the truth, or what I guess he feels his version of the truth is, which by the way is not an opinion. But if he says they lying, and they are, to him anyway, then he has every right to be here and say what he's saying. Straight up. Straight up. If it's true.
Give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. That's a cartel. And there's a great clip of Patrice O'Neal explaining how the cartels work.
The game we're in is like jail. You gotta be, there's no rogue, lonely, gunslinger guy. It's the cartels, man. You do not, look at, gay people
I know
have
exactly
a powerful cartel. A lot of these cartels, man, you gotta be that.
Gotta be in with them. And,
you got to be that. And
believe everything they believe in.
Yes.
Don't speak ill of them.
Yep. Nobody got balls to stand up to Mel Gibson, Braveheart, fucking Passion of the Christ, all the fucking Lethal Weapon movies, all the fucking Mad Max movies. You think fucking Zach Galifianakis on his own said fuck Mel Gibson? He got permission. That's this business.
Jesus Christ.
That's this business. Motherfuckers think you think I'm fucking playing?
So he ain't wrong what he's saying right now, because I do know for a fact that they all like business partners with their comedy tours and whatnot. So yeah, he's dropping dimes. Here we go.
Gang on that side, they know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Cause he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found out when they gave him the show and put the cards in front of him.
This nigga can't read. They put the dummy cards. The dummy cards. That shit is hateful. They put the dummy cards and he can't read. I want somebody who knows how to read. None of that fucking Rocky shit is in my head.
Christ, cut. No, just keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Just read it off the dummy cards.
Dummy cards.
You cost us thousands of dollars because you can't read.
The dummy cards. Okay, wait. Wait. I shouldn't be laughing at that. If that brother can't read, that's not funny. But I'm so sorry. Oh shit. Oh, as the brother of someone who's dyslexic, as the son of someone who's dyslexic, I shouldn't be laughing. I mean, my brother knows how to read, but of course, y'all know how dyslexia works. But if Earthquake can't read, that's fucked up, and the brother should be learning how. But just the way how he went about that shit. I don't mean to laugh at the fact that the brother can't read, but if that's one of the reasons why the brother ain't make it. Come on, Quake, like, you gotta learn, bro. You a grown man. But damn, if the world didn't know before, they definitely know now. Thanks to Cat Williams.
Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of
cartels,
truth.
bro.
And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Cats on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition.
All right, stop. Wait a minute. I'm not a genius. I don't know much about the space program. But I know a snowblower when I see one, okay? That nigga definitely had the booger sugar, all right? He may not be on drugs now, but I am so confident, damn near 90% sure, that this nigga in his career was on the stuff. No doubt in my mind. I ain't even counting weed. I'm talking about the booger sugar. That dude was skiing up some mountains, and no one's gonna convince me otherwise. I don't care. Just because no one freaking came out and said, "Oh, I sold Cat Williams an 8-ball," don't mean you ain't do shit. Don't mean you didn't do it. Nah, Cat, you lying. You lying now, bro. You lying. Now you lying. I used to see. I noticed how his nose used to be from like this to his nostrils being like this, damn near bigger than almost fucking Shannon's. Look like the brother been sniffing bowling balls. Oh yeah, nah, bro. You a snowblower, or was at one point. All right, come on. No, I ain't buying that. If y'all saying no, I don't believe. Nah, that nigga did coke. Nah, forget that, bro. Here we go.
You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't dislike all the Cowboys.
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
What the hell did he just say? He said anybody who tells you different is a fat Faison liar. Now, I'm sure y'all know by now because you know how my lazy ass does and how long I take to get things up. I'm pretty sure y'all already know who he's talking about. He's talking about Faison Love. And Faison Love is a fucking hater. Like, that dude is I've never seen somebody hate on people as much as he has. More than Star and Buck Wild. More than Silky Johnson. Here we go.
Faison just caught a stray.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got?
None.
0.
None.
Why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a journalist. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Pause. Okay. Faison, now this, I am 100% with, all right? I am 100% with him on this whole Faison Love thing that he's on right now. Because Faison Love, like I said, is a hater. He's hated on Dave Chappelle. He's hated on I think it's like Jay-Z. He's hated on so many people, from rappers to comedians. He's hated on so many people without merit. Like when he tried to say, when Cameron comes in defense of Jay-Z, they'd be like, nah, Jay-Z was that Jay-Z was that dude on the street. When Cameron is saying that, then you know you talking madness. When Cameron comes to the defense of Jay-Z, you know you talking madness. I remember this one time he said no black people was messing with Dave Chappelle. And that was the one time where I said, he's not too far off on it. He's not too far off. Because I remember there were a lot of black people who I tried to show the first season to, and they didn't fuck with Dave Chappelle. And it was only black people of a certain ilk. Someone like mine who had my type of taste in things, my taste in music, movies, shows, and whatnot. Those were the type of black people that was watching the Chappelle show early on. So when he said that, I wasn't too far off to agree with him. And then he started saying how Chappelle wasn't funny anymore, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, you're bugging. You don't even have a comedy special, and if you did, that shit would not be funny. So, yo, I'm glad he's turning it to him. Here we go.
Don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. In 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7
cartel.
people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked to...
Who's wrong for that? Do you climb trees?
Race is not where the line is drawn.
That's right.
It's God's side.
He's so right, and excuse me for eating my ramen right now, but I'm fucking hungry. Just because they black don't mean they should be above, being called out for when they doing bad shit. I thought he was wrong on Mike, but I still laughed because it was a joke. That's the way at least I took it. If he was serious, then he wasn't right. But he had every right to have, you talking about, you spending all this time with kids. Of course, even if you innocent, like, come on, man, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, he's telling the truth now. Yeah, this is getting real interesting. Let's go.
And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG any of all lies will be exposed. That's all.
Truth will be brought to light.
And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
Gee.
Damn.
Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. Mm-hmm. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You would tell it?
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that, I value that, I'll pay for that.
What do you mean you and a man ain't supposed to be doing? You don't think 2 men supposed to be together? I know Cat's not saying he's homophobic.
That's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike. Because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing.
Damn.
I told them to go get the Prowler. I then told them to paint it purple. I told them don't have an actor like playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan to play. Like, I did far too much work.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that
but
no
I didn't
one's
know it
ever
was a
heard.
lie.
Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie, and somebody said, y'all should switch roles. This is a business.
That's the thing, Cat. Normally, when people are giving you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash.
I remember he did say
and
he was
doing
homeless.
5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife.
Yeah.
You went and married somebody else that think like a man. They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already...
comedy club. Okay.
Heard of a comedian that came to LA, and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same?
That's true. He came up with Colin and Patrice O'Neal in Tough Crowd. He was Patrice O'Neal's roommate.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people.
Holy
That's
shit.
why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
All right. And with that, I'm done. I'm done. That's part two. That's part two, because I gotta get you going. But yo. Oh my God. Some bombs was dropped in this one. Damn, and I still have way more to go. I'm not done. Or just so y'all understand, I'm overall only 21 minutes and 35 seconds into this shit. Oh, excuse me. And there's still more to go. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Follow me on Twitter at A-Track Brown, the number 8, TRAC Brown, and do not forget the PW Hustle is on TikTok at PW Hustle, and we are also on Facebook, the Hustle Fandom Group. So get on there and join that as well. All right, listen, I will see you guys later. I will see you guys for part 3. I hope you're enjoying part 1, and please let me know if you enjoyed part 2. You guys have already seen this, but you have not seen the reaction from me. So you guys let me know how I'm doing, all right? Sorry about the eating, but I had to eat. A nigga need food, all right? Peace.